This is Martha Collins, the executive director with the organization named Healthy Golf, and happy Earth Day. We're coming to you live from St. Petersburg, Florida at Climate First Bank. Say hello. Super excited to be working with our partners across the Gulf and the people that we love. We're here at Healthy Golf to protect the communities and places we love. We're not a sacrifice zone. This is an area that we call home, and we are here to protect it and to protect the people and communities, the places, the animals, the food, the drinks, the community, the culture that we love. We're so excited and grateful for Climate First Bank today and for Harvey's 4th Street Grill, who's brought us some amazing grouper chowder. I would like to introduce them to you and kickstart this awesome Earth Day event across 5 Gulf states and 6 Gulf cities. Thank you and join us. Irma.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you and we appreciate what you do for the environment. Hi, everyone. I'm here at the branch in St. Pete, and we are thankful for what you do. And we're thankful that you're at our location here, at our beautiful location. So we are not just a bank, but we are here to make a difference for the environment, and especially being in Florida. So thank you, everyone, and we're just going to continue to party here.
And we would also say a wonderful thank you to Harvey's 4th Street Grill. And I'd like to introduce you to Rosie and have her tell you about the importance of her long family establishment here in St. Petersburg and why it's important to be serving locally seafood.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much, and thank you for the warm welcome. My name is Rosie Harvey Meyer. I am with my family's restaurant, Harvey's 4th Street Grill, here in St. Petersburg, Florida. We started the restaurant in 1984. And in 1984, we wanted the restaurant to look 30 years old already. We wanted to be part of the community of St. Pete for generations past, present, and future. So in that respect, when creating a West Coast Florida bar and grill, we had to have fresh caught grouper. That was absolutely important. It's in our backyard, and it's part of our local landscape here in the Gulf region. To this day, we get over 600 to 900 pounds of whole Gulf grouper a week. We have 2 people that actually fillet the fish. We use every product. Look,
And you have these awesome.
I have these awesome t-shirts. We use pretty much every ounce of the fish. So we fillet it for grouper nuggets, grouper fillets, fish sandwiches, and we use the throats of the fish for the stock of the grouper chowder. And we use the cheeks of the fish for the meat of the chowder. So nothing's going to waste, which is really important when we're talking about sustainable food, especially here in the Gulf region. We get red grouper, black grouper, yellow edge grouper, whatever we can get our hands on at the time. And we work with 3 different fisheries here in the Tampa Bay region to make sure we're getting the absolute freshest fish possible. So I think it's very important that we're using our sustainable resources here in the Gulf region and making sure that our food is fresh, there's low carbon footprint, and we're always acting responsible for our food. So thank you so much for inviting me here today. And if anyone's ever in St. Pete, please come see us at Harvey's 4th Street Grill.
Thank you so much. We are so proud to be here in St. Petersburg today, but to be a part of the larger Gulf community. We really look forward to celebrating with you tonight and to honor and cherish the places that we all love. And so with that, I'm going to pass it on to our Florida organizer in the Panhandle in Pensacola, Christian Wagley. Christian.
Hey, you Marty. All right, there we are. It's working. Hey, it's great to see all of you out here live in Pensacola at the end of the day. Got some friends in the background. Wave everybody. Yeah, some friends and supporters here. We've got some things happening here. Again, Knight is the owner of this wine cafe, which is a long time planet-friendly food establishment here at Pensacola. She's going to do a cooking demonstration a little bit later, and then we're going to have a panel discussion with several local environmental advocates about a range of environmental justice and land use and wetland and water quality issues here. So we're excited about that. A little bit about our here in Northwest Florida and South Alabama. A lot of that focus around all the growth issues here in Florida that used to happen more in South Florida, and we're getting a lot of the North Florida. Used to happen now, wetland issues and loss of and trying to advocate for better land use strategy. And this is all about our endangered species work. A lot of them around the racist whales that live here in the Gulf of Mexico and nowhere else. And their favorite spot is off Northwest Florida here. So we do a lot of work with those as well. And more to talk about that more a little bit later on. So we're looking forward to a fun evening and really happy to be with you all. And so Marty, I'll pass it back to you if you're ready to pass it up to me.
And hello, Pensacola. Nice to see you all. And with that, we're going to turn it over and pass it on to our board member, Therese, who's located in Biloxi.
Hi, Marty. Well, I've got to get out of this building. We're a little early, guys, so let me step out where you can talk to me, and we'll do this live. We're here at the beautiful Ora O'Keeffe Museum of Art, and we couldn't be more proud of the partner we have at Ora O'Keeffe Museum of Art. I've been part of this group, Ora and Healthy Gulf, for over 30 years, and I can't tell you how proud I am of both organizations and all the wonderful things. Can you hear us? Let's walk back over to ours.
Yes,
They can't hear us. Take it back, Marty.
we can hear you actually. Yes, but while we're looking at you, we're
We don't
also
know if
getting
y'all
a
can
great
hear us
view of
because
the
we're
museum.
out live. Okay, y'all can hear us.
We can
Great.
hear you.
Right.
This is the beautiful campus of the O'Keeffe Museum of Art, and I'm going to turn it over to Amanda, the Director of Development here at O'Keeffe, to tell you about the history and the background of OR.
Hi guys, we're so happy to be partnering with Healthy Gulf for this event for Earth Day. We've had a wonderful day. The weather couldn't be any better. We started our morning off on the beach with a beach cleanup right across from our beautiful campus. And one of the great things about this campus that I think was so important to partner with Healthy Gulf, because we are on the Gulf. The Gulf is our home and we love it and we want to take care of it. We cherish it. Every morning when I get here, I feel so blessed to be here. You can't hear us? They can't hear us.
We don't know why. Sorry, we're technical difficulties. Can you hear us now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Try again. How's that? No?
We can hear you.
How do you do?
Come back to us.
So it seems like you can't hear us.
Video camera.
Nothing like going live. You're muted. Teresa, you're muted.
How's that?
There you go.
Are we
Perfect.
back?
Perfect.
Yes.
Yes. And can you hear
Okay,
us?
let's try this again. Sorry about the difficulties. We're here at the campus of the beautiful O'Keeffe Museum of Art in my hometown, Biloxi, Mississippi. I've been part of both organizations, O'Keeffe and Healthy Golf, for over 30 years. So I'm very proud of what's happening at both organizations. But right now, let me turn it over to our development director here at O'Keeffe. Let me give you Amanda.
Hi guys, I'm Amanda Weimer. I'm the Director of Development and Marketing at the O'Keeffe Museum of Art. We're so happy to partner with Healthy Gulf for this Earth Day event. We've had a beautiful day here on campus and on the coast. We started the day off with a beach cleanup. We had a good turnout and we've done a lot of art making throughout the day, and everything that we've made is something that will disappear. We did a sound healing and we're just trying to thank the earth and our beautiful Gulf. And we're so happy to partner with Healthy Gulf for this event. Does that mean? We're so happy to.
We're getting feedback.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's good. Okay. We're so happy to partner with Healthy Gulf for this event. It's been such a wonderful partnership, especially since our museum sits right on the coast, on the Gulf. And so this is a story we face every day. It's our lives. This museum campus has been through so much, and Therese can speak to that more than I can because she has more of that historical history from being a native Biloxian. Yeah. So I'm so happy for everyone joining in, and we're happy for this whole 5-state coalition. And just to know that we're all in this together. This Gulf, we're protecting it together. I love that.
Thank you so
Thank y'all for
much.
being here. It's a fabulous evening out here in the Gulf. And we'll be back to show you some, we're going to compare oysters from the past to the oysters of today. So you can see the size difference, and we'll bring some other exciting things to you. But let us take it back, Marty.
Wonderful. Thank you, Therese. And nothing like going live. Of course, we're going to experience technical difficulties. I mean, why wouldn't we? So back here in St. Petersburg, and we're going to continue up and along the coast, and we're going to hand it over to our other board member, Latanya, who's on the Cahaba River right now in Alabama.
Hi, everybody. I'm Latanya Scott. I am a part of Cahaba River Coalition. It's a local organization here in Birmingham, Alabama. And I run the education department, which stands for CLEAN, Conservation Leadership, Environmental Activities in Nature. I'm also the vice president of the board for Healthy Golf. And I just want to say thank you so much for partnering with Cahaba River Coalition. A lot of folks don't think that this beautiful river makes its way down to the Gulf, but it absolutely does. So the Cahaba River starts right above Trussville in Alabama. It's a city in Alabama, and it flows down about 194 miles long. And when it reaches near Selma, it flows into the Alabama River, and then the Alabama River makes its way into the Mobile Bay, the golf. So it's directly, indirectly connected to the golf. I love being out here. I'm sitting on the Little Cahaba, which is one of the tributaries that feeds into the main Cahaba River. And what's really interesting about where I am is this is my office. I'm out here almost every single day. Earlier today, I had a group of kids out here. We did some water quality activities, water quality assessments. We had a fun time, found some critters. And I actually went around and looked at some critters today, or picked up some critters so I can show you guys when you guys come back. This lovely tributary behind me is also the Birmingham area's drinking water source. And so keeping it clean and pristine not only helps the critters that are in the river and around the river and those that the water extends to down to the Gulf, but it also keeps us healthy as well. Back to you, Marty.
You and thank you so much for bringing up the importance of not just protecting the Gulf, but protecting the tributaries and the rivers and all of the local water bodies that flow into the Gulf. We're here to protect all of it and the communities that surround these beautiful areas and spaces. And Latanya, it's just so great to see you out there, and I can't wait till we pan back. And who thought the person right now with the least technical difficulties would be the one out on the river? So that's pretty funny. So let's see now how it goes when we take it on to New Orleans, and Sage Michael, take it away. Or are we going back to the river? I know, isn't it? It's gorgeous. Yeah. Any word from New Orleans? Well, I'm just going to continue then and talk about how great St. Petersburg is since I have the mic. Marine environment. Harvey's 4th Street restaurant, our lawyer, so proud of everybody to be in this room, good friends, community, and just an incredible place. So if you haven't had the chance yet to come to St. Petersburg in Florida and enjoy our part of the Gulf, we highly encourage you to do so. We're part of Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, of course, leads into the Gulf of whatever you would like to call it. We're not here to divide. We're here to unite all of the places that we love, the people that we love, the communities and the environment. So I can keep going on, but I want to give it one more chance to see if we can get over to New Orleans. If not, then we'll just take it straight to Houston. New Orleans? Oh, and as I was just reminded, I'm supposed to tell that we have a number of top 10 beaches right here in the Tampa Bay area. So again, please come visit us. And it looks like we've got Sage Michael from New Orleans. Hi, Sage. Sage, you're muted.
Yeah, I'm on. I just want to make sure I have no feedback. No feedback? Come here, Bliss. Hello, everyone. We in the go. I got my wonderful old people, Bliss here. Hey. Hello. So, Bliss, tell them where we at today.
Hello.
Today we are at the Andre
We
Tanya
can hear you
Center
just fine. Go for it.
on Bayou in New Orleans.
What we doing here today, Bliss? What we
We
celebrating?
are celebrating Earth Day, y'all, with art, music, poetry, and community.
Yes.
Mhm.
We had our
Gorgeous.
panel discussion. What I'm going to do, I'm going to walk around and let y'all see all the beautiful artists we have. Put together, organized by Paris Sign, Art New Orleans. We have a concert happening at 5 something. Bliss gonna be singing.
5:30, there's poetry.
Yeah.
There's music. We have a drum circle.
We got a drum circle with 5 bar wall. We open back that beat.
Yeah.
We got plenty of people here. We have some food. We got some DJ going on. And so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna walk around, let y'all see some of this beautiful, creative artwork with beautiful meanings to it.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna walk around a little bit. All right.
Now, all right, talk to us. What are you doing? Sage, you're on mute.
So who we got right here?
See freedom. Happy Earth Day to everyone.
See Freedom, what you do?
I do a little bit of this or that, but I love to support Black artists, business, and youth in New Orleans, and I love to support beautiful Black spaces where we can heal and feel great. So yeah, that's what.
Now let's slide out. All right, all right. Hey, who we have here?
I'm Jeanette Bell, and I am a floriculturist, and I grow flowers for the city of New Orleans.
Hey, y'all see the flowers? She almost out. Hey, who we got here?
Hey, I'm Sam Carter.
I'm Daryl Jefferson.
We're with Restore the Mississippi River Delta.
All right, look. I'm gonna slide across the room. I'm gonna go fast. Hey, introduce. What you got?
Hi. I deal with nature.
There we go. Look. 5 hour walk.
5 hour walk. How y'all doing? Happy Earth Day.
We got a man in the corner back that way. All right, we're gonna get with you. I'm gonna run around the room. Let me get around. Hey. We got a gumbo pie. What we got?
Hey, Joshua Bell. I'm doing some indigo dyeing. Not indigo, sorry, logwood.
I know some indigo. I know what. Look, here's our prompts right here. We had our panel discussion. What do you go for the water? Look at this indigo right here. All made indigo.
That's beautiful.
That fabric is dyed. And look at the arms travel all around. And I want to look.
Wow.
Who we got here?
Hi, everyone. I'm Danielle, artist from Louisiana.
Live pain. And I'm going to wrap it up with our altar by J. Dot back here. All right, y'all. We're going to let y'all get back at it. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate y'all. Peace.
Thank you, Sage. Appreciate it. Looks like a great time. All right. Well, now after New Orleans, our next stop is going to be Houston. But first off, we have a speaker from Seed Consulting named Aaron. And so we would love to hear more from Seed Consulting and what they do and how they contribute to the protection of the Gulf. And like how this has been going all night, if she's not ready, then we'll take it straight over to Houston and come back to Aaron. So I'm going to give it a second and see where we're headed. Are we headed to Aaron in New Orleans or are we going straight to Houston? Exactly. Spin the wheel of healthy golf. Or we're going to sit here and continue to talk about how great St. Pete is. And Pensacola, if you are not familiar with our organization, Healthy Golf, I would encourage you to visit our website, healthygolf.org. You might be seeing us in the news recently for filing suits against offshore oil drilling in the Gulf. The recent one yesterday that was permitted was Casquita, another deep water drill, also by BP, British Petroleum. And so we here at Healthy Golf are here to protect the people and places that we love. So we filed suit yesterday to stop the permitting of Casquita, because everyone here remembers just how bad the BP Deepwater Horizon spill was to the Gulf and to the industries and the coastlines that are so heavily dependent upon clean water. Here in Florida, even though we're in the Tampa Bay area, the oil did not wash up on our beaches for BP, but the perception was that all of Florida was oiled. And so Florida took a significant economic hit due to the BP spill. And we're here to make sure that if any deep water drilling is permitted at this time, that the proper precautions, safety precautions, environmental precautions are put in place before anything is allowed to happen like this back in the Deepwater Horizon spill. It's just too important to protect the communities that depend upon a healthy Gulf, that depend upon clean waters, not to mention the species that call this place home. This is a beautiful area that we all love and absolutely cherish. We're surrounded by people here today in St. Petersburg who are doing their part to protect the area. We have people streaming in from Pensacola, people streaming in from Biloxi. We literally have a board member on the river, Cahaba River in Alabama. I would encourage you to learn more about the Cahaba River. I didn't really know anything about it until I joined this organization. It's a unique treasure to the United States. And we just came from New Orleans, and now we're getting ready to go to Houston. And so like I did before, I'm just going to keep talking until I see a screen come up with somebody in another location. But I'm really proud to be a part of this organization. The people that you see, we're about 15 to 20 strong, not to mention our board members. We're located all across the Gulf, all of the 5 Gulf states, all of the cities, all of the communities that are here. We're here to help you protect what's important to you, which is the Gulf. And I'm just so grateful to have this opportunity and work with so many amazing people. And not only that, but to work with our community partners that you're going to be hearing more from today. Really just gives a sense of place that we are all a part of the same community, the community that loves and cherishes the Gulf. We are not a sacrifice zone. This is the place that we call home, and we are here to protect it. So we're now going to join in another community from Houston, Texas. Welcome.
Hey y'all, can you hear us?
Absolutely. Hi.
Absolutely. Hi. Hi. My name is Courtney. I am the Southeast Texas organizer. We are actually in the Golden Triangle. So we are in Nederland, Texas, just outside of Port Arthur area. And we're so grateful to be here today. We have some folks here. We have Alicia, our staff scientist, and we are at Schooners. So Schooners is this is all authentic Gulf seafood sourced straight from the Gulf. So that's really awesome. And it is actually the oldest the seafood restaurant in this area. So we had a great day today. We were able to go to Lamar University. And with that being said, I'd like to introduce our professor that we have from Lamar University, Miss Carla Tucker.
Thank you for joining us today.
Hi, Kristen. Yes, I'm a geology professor at Lamar, just up the road. And I teach mainly environmental classes, and so it's not just geology and rocks, but I'm teaching about the environment, and we're surrounded by refineries and chemical plants, and so contamination and in our air and water and soil, and to just be aware of it, what we're consuming, what we're eating, what we throw away, where it goes. I give them extra credit for recycling and learning more about plastic. So I'm all about the environment, and I'm excited to become part of Healthy Gulf and learning more about the actual Gulf, because it's usually just been stuck on land. So, and I really enjoyed, I don't know if anybody else was in that lecture last Monday that Christian hosted about the deep Gulf. That was fascinating, and so I'm just getting more excited about our Gulf here.
And Professor Tucker has been a really awesome partner. I'm really new to the area here in Beaumont, and she has just been a really awesome partner, really connecting me with the university and connecting me with a lot of really good stuff. So we're really excited to see where this partnership goes and how it can flourish. So thank you here from Nederland.
Thank you so much. So I would just like to introduce Courtney. Wave your hand, please. She's an organizer in Texas. And then Alicia, who is our staff scientist in Texas. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you so much, ladies. We look forward to swinging back and learning more about the food that you're eating and how you're enjoying the evening. Sound good?
Sound good?
All right. Well, we're going to take it back here to St. Petersburg before we continue around the Gulf with all the other organizations. And at this time, I would like to introduce Irma Walsh again to come and please talk more about Climate First Bank and your mission and how you're helping to protect the Gulf and the planet.
Hi, everyone. I don't know how much you know about Climate First Bank, but we are open. We opened 5 years ago in this June, actually. I've been at the bank for 4.5 years. We're focused on environment and sustainability. Our CEO, Ken Leroux, this is his third bank that he started, and he wants to grow this and continue the mission on environment and sustainability. We donate 1% to the planet, and we are growing really fast. We're at $1.7 billion in assets right now, and we partner with non-for-profit organizations, and we want to help and we want to, like grow a Climate First Bank and our focus and our mission. We have 4 locations right now. This is the corporate office. We have a location in Winter Park, Mount Dora, one in Orlando that just opened like a month ago or so. And we have a digital branch, which anyone in US can bank with us because, like our mission allows us. We have clients, like I said, in all 50 states right now. Even Alaska that we are waiting, and we didn't have anyone in Alaska, so we have clients in 50 states right now. And we do pretty much everything like other banks do, but like I said, our mission is environment and sustainability. We are like a step away, we are a bank with the client, and they have our personal contact information. They don't have to chase us or call 1-800 number. We have really great rates on deposit accounts and business, personal. We give our cell phone numbers for them to contact us for any questions or any needs with banking. How minutes away do I have? Okay.
Climate First Bank. Come learn more.
Yeah, so we're here, to help and participate. I work with so many non-for-profit organization. We actually started a niche with non-for-profit organization a couple months ago, and if it makes sense, we do help and we do donate to non-for-profit, and we just love those connections. If you know of anyone, if you want to meet with us, please just let me know, and I would love to have a conversation. We do commercial lending, we do residential lending. Personally, I'm focused on commercial banking and commercial lending. Solar, we do solar all over US as well, and commercial as well. What else? I'm nervous, I'm sorry.
So here at Healthy Gulf, for example, right, we are opposed to offshore oil drilling. What Climate First Bank gives an organization like ours the chance to do is to look for an alternative onto where we're going to invest our money as an organization. Because the historic banks and the historic banking institutions tend to invest, and try to diversify their investments. And some of those might include investments with the oil industry or with other industries we might not always take the same position with. So Climate First Bank is offering an alternative to that we greatly appreciate. Thank you so much. And now we're going to turn it back over to Sage Michael in New Orleans.
All right. I got a friend with me, y'all. Who we got?
My name is Aaron Williams, and I'm with Seed Consulting.
Tell me a little bit about Seed Consult. Where you at?
Sure. So we're based in Houston, but we work all along the Gulf and East Coast, and we ensure seafood transparency throughout the Gulf. So that means that whenever you go to your favorite seafood restaurant, that whatever's on the plate is actually being what's represented.
Mic not on? All right. Mic on here, mic on here, mic on here. Insert, default.
Hi, is it back to
Mic
me?
check. 1 second, I'm trying to get it.
All right.
Trying to get it.
I can hear
Check,
you,
mic
Sage.
check. That one there. You can hear
We
me?
can hear you.
This Bluetooth not working. The Bluetooth not working. A pizza.
Should we pass it on and come back? Or what do you think? Because we can hear you. Or now we can't.
All right, listen. 1 second. We're gonna do your interview. We're gonna do it.
We can hear you.
Tell them about your people. Tell me.
Sure. So my name is Aaron Williams. I'm the CEO and founder of Seed Consulting, and we are a seafood technology and research company, and we monitor the seafood supply chain throughout the Gulf. We're headquartered in Houston, but we work all the way from Texas to Florida to North Carolina. And we make sure whenever you go to your favorite seafood restaurant, seafood's consumed in the U.S., 70% is done so at the restaurant level. So we're making sure that that fried Gulf shrimp platter, that fried shrimp is actually Gulf shrimp there for you to enjoy. And that helps our coastal fishing communities get their fair market share. It helps have a economically viable seafood community along our coastline. And it's something that, you know, you come down to the coast, you're expecting fresh local seafood, and we help increase the transparency around that.
Now, hold up. She said come down to the coast. When I go on Claiborne, I expect some. On New Orleans, I expect some fresh seafood.
Absolutely.
Right. When I'm in New Orleans East to get some seafood, I expect some. We're supposed to have fresh seafood everywhere, right?
Absolutely.
What you think?
And well, so that has a lot to do with the state of Louisiana's seafood labeling laws. So when we talk about from Texas to North Carolina, Louisiana has some of the best authenticity rates. So in New Orleans itself, we found basically a rate of 13% inauthenticity compared to other markets where it's as high as 98. So you have better odds here in New Orleans of getting authentic Gulf seafood than maybe some other markets.
Thank you. Look, that's some better odds, y'all. But listen, thank you for that, Aaron. I want to show y'all some more artwork. Look at my man over here getting it down, right? What you doing, right? You ready to get your fingers dipped in, huh? Hey.
I am dyeing this silk in iron bath right now.
That man got a silk. You got something for Sage? You got a Sage for shaving? But listen, I want to bring another artist in just right quick for a second. But Indigo, tell me a little bit about your setup right here.
All right, so this is called redox right here. Redox is a chemical reaction where basically one thing is lost and one thing is gained in order for a reaction to occur or a change to happen, which is how we get indigo. So when indigo is oxidized, meaning when it reacts with air, it changes from a yellowish green color to this blue color that we see on our denim.
So what is this right here? What is
This
this?
is called tweed. Tweed is what most of our jeans are made of
Oh.
before they are dyed in indigo to become denim jeans.
All right, well, we got some
Yes.
denim. We got some denim up here. What is
We
denim
have
at?
some upcycled denim that was hand knit,
Wow.
and we have some silk right here that was hand dyed, and the patterns come from different techniques used.
Ah.
This is a hand screen
Look at
printed
that.
T-shirt right here.
Yeah. Wait. Tell us your name.
My name is Tia B.
Tia B. And how can people go across the Gulf Coast get in touch with you?
Y'all can find me on Instagram, TikTok, X at Dance For Me Tia B, which is DANSE. We are in New Orleans, so it's the French spelling of dance. DANSE, the number 4 METIAB. Dance For Me Tia B.
So look, Miss Marty, I want y'all to look around. There's all the way around. I want to thank Paris Sign of Art New Orleans. Y'all go on Art New Orleans. A lot of projects they're doing. Art Urban Nature Center. They just had some youth do a mosaic. This is all themed around air and beauty in our people. We having a great time. We got a concert starting off in a sec. So back to you, Miss Marty.
Thank you, Sage, and thank you for showing off all of those amazing artisans. That work and that explanation about indigo is absolutely fascinating and stunning. All of their work is amazing. And now we're going to kick it back to Therese in Biloxi, Mississippi. Therese? So I found myself here telling people to start milling around because I think they're a little nervous of me being on the camera and then accidentally being on the camera. So I said, the food is over here, the drinks are back here, and everybody feel free and talk and socialize. But if I have a moment here, I would like to bring Rosie back with Harvey's to kind of follow up on what Seed Consulting was saying, in particular, Aaron. Rosie, would you mind coming and talking again about the importance of locally caught seafood?
Yes, for sure. I really appreciate what Aaron's doing to make sure that our seafood that we're getting is authentic and fresh and from our local resources. We have a shirt at Harvey's that says sustainable resources and has a big grouper on that. I guess I should look here, right? Sorry. Because we have golf to table, like a lot of people have farm to table up in Portland and stuff. We're golf to table down here in the Tampa Bay, St. Petersburg region. And it's important, not only are we getting local product, but that we're using the whole local fish as well. So again, we use the throats and the cheeks for our grouper chowder. We fillet our own fish. And yes, we are getting 600 to 900 pounds of locally caught fish per week. And I was doing the math. There's one person that's been cutting our fish for over 25 years. And so we've kind of done the math and we think he's cut over 1 million pounds of grouper in the last 25 years. So I feel like that needs to be a plaque somewhere in his office that he has done so much cutting of grouper for us. But again, thanks to everyone that works so hard in making sure that Gulf resources are special and that we keep everything purified and not oil drilling or anything like that, because it is what's feeding my family and the rest of our and the rest of our community. So thank you so much for the work you guys have done.
Thank you. Thanks, Rosie. No, I mean, if I haven't said it enough, Harvey's 4th Street Grill here in St. Petersburg, Florida is an institution. They have been here forever. They serve the best grouper, my opinion, in town, and I'm so grateful to have them here. And it looks like we're going to go back to Latanya on the Cahaba.
Hi, everyone. I don't know how long I have, but I do want to talk a little bit about my start getting here with Cahaba River Coalition, this area behind me, and then if I have time, I will pan my camera down and show you guys some critters. So first, the Cahaba is one of the most biodiverse rivers here in North America, and we have more kinds of fish, snails, mussels, crayfish, you name it, than any other river. And our river begins and also ends in one state. We are a one river in the middle. Growing up, my family took me outside, and along with my brother, we went camping, hiking, and I really had a passion for the outdoors, especially water, so much that my grandparents named me Waterbug. So of course, went to college and got my degree in environmental science. And I didn't want to be in an office. That's just not me. I like being outdoors. I like getting messy. If you guys probably see my shirt, I'm covered because I've been digging through detritus, leaves, trying to find you guys some critters and putting them on my stomach, trying to get the critters out. But before I graduated college, I went to Miles College, go Golden Bears. I started working for Cahaba River Society. That is one of the legacy organizations that merged to create Cahaba River Coalition today. And so Cahaba River Society merged with Cahaba River Keepers to make Cahaba River Coalition. And I'm out here, like I mentioned earlier, almost every single day, I get to witness the biodiversity of this beautiful river every single day. And now I'm documenting it and also reporting water quality to Alabama Water Watch and other organizations. What's really interesting, and I'll pan my camera over, what's really interesting is there is a bridge just right over there that used to allow cars to cross over from major highways, from Highway 280 to Highway 459. And that bridge is probably over 75, 80 years old. And there was a community of folks who wanted to get together from organizations, bigwig organizations, to knock that bridge down, rebuild it, and connect Highway 280 to 459 a few years ago. Um, the reason why it's not a highway is because local organizations like Cahaba River Society back then and also Cahaba River Keeper, along with the residents who are around here as well, didn't want that. This is our drinking water source, just like oil digging and all of that crazy stuff that people want to do. It does have a effect, a short-term and a long-term effect on the quality of life of the things that are living in our water sources. Marty, really quickly, how long do I have? And if you guys are going to pan back, I can do the next part later. But I really, really, really want to show you my favorite things to find out here all the time.
Sure, we would love to see it. You've got everybody's attention. It's just stunning. I love watching the river flow behind you. So you've got it. Go.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So I'm going to turn my camera around and I'm going to pan you down. And I'm going to get close to my tray. So during my clean education program, like I mentioned, we do water quality assessments. So we would do a chemistry assessment, test for phosphates, nitrates, oxygen levels, the whole 9 yards to get students, piquing their interest into the environmental science realm. We'll also do a map activity, which puts students in perspective with their drinking water source. And the two fun activities, I know I said the other ones were fun, but these are like the main ones, is actually looking at the quality of life, the biodiversity in larger forms. And so what I mean by that is looking at macroinvertebrates. So really cool. You can actually wade out in a river stream if, it's good for you. And you can find a bunch of snails. I know I'm showing these. These are not like very popular for some folks because they're not like the real big, like huge things that you would find. But what's really interesting, if you look in here, I don't know if you can see it, but there's the butt of a dragonfly nymph. It just went in there to hide. But this is a gilled snail. It has gills. It breathes dissolved oxygen in the water. And then underneath this rock, oh, there it is. I couldn't find you guys a big one. I tried my very best to find you guys a big one, but this is a Helgramite. One of my favorite things to find. They get as big as my finger. So this is what it looks like. This cutie pie will eventually turn into a flying insect. And if you play like a baseball, softball game at night and look up at those big old lights, you'll see this adult. This is a baby. You'll see the adult form as a dobson fly flying around. I really wish I had a closer camera. And I'm going really quick, but this is what I really, really, really wanted to show you guys. They're not roaches. I don't know why kids call them roaches. Um, these are dragonfly babies. They're not considered true bugs because they go from the nymph phase to the adult phase. And I actually left left something over there that I'll probably get you guys to pan back to. But this is a dragonfly baby. What's really interesting about these guys is that they're sit and wait predators. They remind me of myself. I like for my food to come to me. And what's really interesting is that they have a lower jaw that extends out with grabbers on it. See if I could get this guy. Give me your lower lip. There it is. They have a lower jaw that extends out, and it extends about the halfway or length of their body. So it reaches out, grabs what it wants to eat, and pull it in. Also, with that feature that they have, they inspire alien movies. So if you ever see an alien movie that the alien opens up its mouth and something shoots out and spits at a person or whatever, they got their inspiration from these guys. These are known as dragon slayers, wing pods on the back. They have internal gills. And if you look closely, it is opening and closing. It's butt. I'm just going to be honest. It's a butt. Um, I just think these are really cool. I get to come out here all the time and teach on these guys. We have some water pennies, baby beetles. We have some other dragonflies. We also have a damselfly. People get the damselflies confused with dragonflies when they're flying. Damselflies have two wings. Dragonflies have four wings. But Asiatic clams, you can find those on just about every southeastern river. Some more dragonfly babies, which are right here. I just think the biodiversity is just peak, top notch down here. And of course, the boys' favorites when they come out here, crawfish. Now, you guys are talking about food too much, and you're making me hungry, and I love seafood. So whenever I come back to New Orleans, I really, really, really hope you guys take me to dinner because I can eat some crawfish. But honestly, if you are ever in, excuse me, I'm pulling this up. If you are ever in Birmingham, Alabama, come visit Cahaba River Coalition. You can look us up. Go to www.cahabarivercoalition.org. Right now, it's Earth Week. We are doing some cleanups on some local tributaries near the Cahaba, picking up trash, making sure that our environment is clean and pristine because this is a beautiful place. The Cahaba is beautiful. Alabama is beautiful. All the Gulf Coast states are fantastic. And in order for this to be the way it is now or better, we all have to work together, whether it is somebody putting a highway over somebody's drinking water source, because this water eventually leads to the Gulf. Be kind to your downstream neighbor. come out and explore. If you have kids, get them outside, get them off of their cell phones. I love when students come out here with me because we're in this river. We are walking in this river. We are sitting in this river. We are canoeing in this river, and you can't have your cell phone with you, so they pay more attention. And with what they are learning or even seeing, they don't know that they are planting seeds in their minds and in their hearts to protect this area for future generations and for themselves. They're going to be our future leaders. I'm really big on education. But Cahaba River Coalition, we lead with integrity and optimism to help protect this beautiful river, what's on the inside and what's on the outside. So if you're interested in finding some macroinvertebrates or finding at least a handful of or more of the 135 different fish species in this beautiful river, come join me out in the river. So I'm going to pass it back to Marty. I'm so glad that I had this opportunity to share a peek into what I do. Hopefully one day you guys can actually live stream and see the whole program and all the little kids screaming with excitement when they find the littlest thing. So I'm going to pass it back to Marty. Thank you.
Oh, Latanya, that's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. I mean, really, really loved all of the little critters that you were showing off, and kudos to the nice nails while you were doing it out on the river. And that's one thing that we do here at Healthy Gulf is we bring attention to all of the communities along the Gulf and the tributaries and the bays and the beaches. It's all part of a healthy ecosystem and communities. And how we get our word out there is when working with communities, we work with artists, we get outdoors, we bring people along with us to enjoy the places that we love. And along those lines, I'm going to pass it back to our board member, Therese, who's in Biloxi, Mississippi at the Oro O'Keeffe Museum. Go for it, Therese.
Okay. Thanks, Marty. We're back here live in Biloxi, Mississippi at the Oro O'Keeffe Museum of Art. I don't know if you could hear us earlier, but Oro O'Keeffe. Hi, Marty. We're back here at the Oro O'Keeffe Museum of Art. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay. Again, we're live from the Oro O'Keeffe Museum of Art here in Biloxi, Mississippi. The history of the Gulf Coast. Okay, the Gulf of Mexico has certainly shaped our community, our culture, and our art. The environment here inspires everything about us. One thing we really love is the art and the artists that are in our community. And today we'd like to feature one artist who is Jared Partridge, who happens to be the artist in residence here at Oro O'Keeffe Museum of Art. Jared, tell us how the environment has shaped you and the art that you do.
So I live in Ocean Springs. So Walter Anderson, of course, is a very big inspiration. So just the emphasis on nature, it's always prominent in my work. I don't exclusively paint outside, but I'm always influenced by the gardens and the amazing trees that we have around here. You can't help but live around here and not be influenced by it.
What are you today, Jared? What are you painting today? Let's show you what he's working on today, right here out at Oro.
Oh, just this is a little gouache painting. It's a little study of this old oak tree with the palmetto growing out of the side of it, and I really liked this where the limb was cut off years ago. It has these wonderful shapes, wonderful colors, and then just this tiny little vine that's starting to grow in the hole there. It's just those kinds of things catch my eye, and I think it's interesting.
Thanks, Jared.
Yeah.
We're going to come back to another subject, which is oysters. One thing we're celebrating here in Biloxi today is our seafood. We have seafood gumbo, and we have live oysters being shucked for us from. We're raising oysters from an aquaculture system offshore south of Deer Island right now because some of our waters are closed for natural oyster production and harvesting. But let me show you some of the oysters we used to have here. This oyster shell is as big as my hand. Can you imagine the oyster that's come out of here? Also, same here. Look how big these shells are. In a little while, we're going to try to show you the smaller shells that we harvest today, which are more like 3-inch oysters. The problem we have is our natural reefs are in waters that are not open for oyster harvesting. but it is something we're working on. And we have a positive sign that we can have oyster aquaculture offshore that supplements the oysters that we get from natural reefs. We're kind of like our coral reefs. In Florida, you have coral reefs, but here we have oyster reefs that protect us from the waves and the storm actions and the things that cause erosion. So they not only give us food for ourselves, they filter the water and make it cleaner, and they provide natural structure to slow the wave action down. But that's just here in Biloxi. It's true for the entire Gulf Coast. And today, I'd also like to give a shout out to the staff of Healthy Gulf, because as a board member, I've learned so much today. Our former director was Sin Sartu. She was here forever for 30 years. And it's so hard to fill the shoes of a legend like Sin Sartu. But I can tell you from my experience, Marty Collins has filled those shoes and is doing such a fabulous job. I hope all of you can support not only Healthy Gulf, but the same thing is true here at Oro Keefe Museum of Art. The staff here is outstanding, and you will love coming here. You need to come visit us, join us, and be part of our environment here in Mississippi. Now it's back to you, Marty, until I can get to the oyster guy.
Thank you, Therese. I mean, I was just telling everyone here that you need to go to Biloxi, Mississippi and see the Oro Keefe Museum. It is absolutely stunning. It's one of my favorite places on the Gulf and Ocean Springs.
Marty, do I need to keep
whole
going?
Area. Yeah, sure. Go for it. Okay, actually, I think Christian's raising his hand, so we're going to go to Christian next.
We can show you the campus of the Oro Keefe Museum of Art, but I've got to move around and see if you can really see me. And
No,
Marty,
worries.
if
Listen,
you
we're
can
gonna
take
go
it
to
back, take it
Christian.
back. If not, we're going to keep going.
I'm going to take it back and we're going to pass it off to Christian and then we'll come back.
You got it, Marty?
Yep, we're off to Christian. Christian, unmute, please. Christian, you're on mute. Christian, you're on mute. Christian, you're muted. There we go. Perfect.
Hey, I didn't do that. It was there's brown ones down there. Let's get Jen. You need to go over here. There we go. So this is you adjust the camera or I don't know. There we go. So Jen Knight is the owner and founder of Flying Cafe, or not here. She's our host. Almost 25 years now she's been doing this, right? And I'm really interested in how you specifically this is such a community gathering space.
Well, we've always had a lot of support. We've had a fair bit of, vegans in town support the food, but we've always been involved in a lot of our activities, organizations, like community. We've done cooking classes, music. It's beyond.
So, and I tell everybody, whether you're vegan or not, the food is amazing. It happens to be people from my house. I'm here all the time. And I just love it. It's such an incredible place to be for, like I said, really 25 years. And you've been such a dear friend, and it's just a gift to the community that you have to support all these greatness here. There's a lot you have been here in our community. Maybe talk about some of the things that you got here, all the way back to the days around the lights coming up and stuff up. And tell us about continuing our conversation.
Well, we were all from all of our things done. We had springs, we had tandem bowlings, we had stuff on our backs. We are currently in the posting program. We just had our community garden. We also taught cooking classes, we taught gardening classes. We've had all kinds of different.
Oh, this kills me that we can't hear them.
Incredible. Okay. Can you all still hear me Okay, we're Marty, can you we're trying without.
We are about to take it from Pensacola, Christian, and move on to Texas. It's hard to hear you. We want to thank everybody who's been at the End of the Line Cafe. Thank you so much for supporting us. All right, on to Texas.
Hey y'all, we have one of our partners here, and I'm gonna let her introduce herself and then share more about what they're doing.
My name is Jennifer Clark. I'm with Southeast Texas Impact Initiative. We are a civic engagement and community service organization. Right now, we're focused on community education regarding industry and abatements in Southeast Texas and how that's impacting our community and the environment. We're doing educational block walks throughout Port Arthur. We're doing educational block walks throughout Port Arthur to educate the community on how these impact them. And then we have a town hall coming up on April 30th to connect other community organizations doing this work. Sierra Club will be there to discuss some of the work they've done in the Big Thicket. And so we're just working with our community to try to ensure everybody's educated and feels empowered to ask the right questions so that we can do better by our environment and community here in Southeast Texas. You can find us at southeasttexasimpact.org if you're interested.
So much.
Great.
So what are you ladies eating tonight? I'd love to know what you're eating.
Oh man, so I got the shrimp plate. So I have some shrimp etouffee, and then I have some fried shrimp, and then what is it? The potatoes. Potatoes au gratin.
And then what else? We have red snapper, we have some flounder, we had oysters earlier and some alligator too. So the big a trip around the Gulf. So
I think we got some stuffed crab and some stuffed shrimp down here on that end.
Some dirty rice.
No, it's really good.
That's absolutely amazing. Yeah, no, we're eating some grouper chowder here. So again, like this is a really yummy night, all in celebration of a healthy Gulf, right? None of this seafood would be brought to us if it weren't for a healthy Gulf. So it's lovely to see you all at the what's it, Schooners, Beaumont, Texas.
Yes. And also on Saturday we'll be hosting another Earth Day event, but it'll actually be in Houston. It'll be at Las Petas Cafe. And you can find out more on our website at healthygulf.org.
Way to go, Courtney. Thank you so much. Yes, I was going to say this is one of many events that Healthy Gulf is hosting throughout the week. We've already held several in New Orleans. We're moving along the coast. And as Courtney said, you can learn more about all of the events that Healthy Gulf is hosting at healthygulf.org. Plus, come learn more about our staff and board members, all of our amazing board members. I saw Sylvia in Pensacola. Love seeing you all there in Pensacola at that restaurant. It's absolutely amazing. Pensacola is absolutely stunning if you haven't been there. I mean, again, we're making our way across the Gulf, all such unique
Grace
communities
with her phone so we can
united
tell
over a
when
healthy
this is
Gulf,
happening.
protecting the communities and places that we love. And so now I'm going to kick it back to Therese in Biloxi at the Orr O'Keefe Museum. Go for it. But you're on mute, so unmute.
Are we here? It looks like yeah, we're live.
Hi, are we live? We're back in Biloxi
Yes, you
again,
are.
and now we've got oysters. So, do you love oysters? We do. Let us show you how we do this.
Are we going for right now?
1, 2, 3.
Cheers.
I wish you were here.
Amazing.
Okay. I'm going to show you something. We have, these are farm raised oysters that are aquaculture, which are fabulous. And it's a great way to grow oysters in Mississippi now because we can do it all year round. And this is one of our oyster groves that's going to talk to you in a minute. But let me show you the difference between the shells. This is the shell from an Indian midden on Deer Island. This is a little shell from an oyster that we just ate today. Look at the difference. These are our coral reefs in Mississippi. They protected our shoreline, they cleaned our water, and they helped give us food. Can you imagine the oyster that came out of that shell? Today, if you're farming them, You're going to want an oyster like this because this is the size people want to eat off the oyster from the oyster aquaculture farm. So these are perfect for what we're doing right now. But I'm going to turn it over to the oyster guy and let him tell you all about it.
All right, I want to see your big show again. So just to reiterate, perfect bite, 6-inch payboy. Cheers, y'all. Matthew Mayfield with Eagle Point Oyster. We're 5 years in, growing a remarkable oyster right behind Deer Island here off the coast of Biloxi, Mississippi. We've got kind of the perfect water. I think y'all are supposed to come in over here. All right, yeah, here we go. We've got perfect growing conditions, perfect mix of water. We've got influence from Back Bay, Biloxi. We've got influence from the Pascagoula River, which is the largest undammed river in North America. We've got 2 Gulf passes that push in just this perfect collection of algae for these oysters to thrive in. And we're just waiting to show the rest of the world how good these oysters are. Canada, you are be aware we're coming for you. We've got a better product and we're on our way. What else y'all want to talk about?
I agree. I've eaten oysters from all over the world, but these Eagle Point oysters that they're harvesting right across from the Ore Museum.
They're delicious.
And what's cool, this is, this size, I won't even guess at how long in the making. This guy, start to finish, from 1 millimeter to what you're looking at now, maybe 4 to 5 months, which is fantastic from
How about
the
that?
farming side.
Yep, brilliant. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much.
It's community, it's culture, it's heritage, it's environmental.
That's it.
And I think we got cut off on some of the things earlier, so we're going to let Amanda come back and tell us a little bit about the Ore O'Keefe Museum of Art.
Absolutely. I'm so happy that you're all here today with us at the Ore O'Keefe Museum of Art in Biloxi, Mississippi. And I'm here with Therese with Healthy Golf. And we have had such a wonderful time planning this event. We started this morning on the beach with the beach cleanup right across from the museum, right in our own front yard, because the golf is that important to us. Every day I am working hard to do what I can do to make our golf the best it is. And I love working together with other states and just seeing this amazing collaboration.
And George Orr used to dig his mud off the riverbanks of the rivers of Biloxi to form the pots that he has. And today we're continuing that tradition, not necessarily going to the riverbank, but we still have pottery being produced here at the Ore O'Keefe Museum of Art. And we often have potters come and display their works in the pods that we have. So it's a really encompassing campus of all kinds of great things. And hopefully we'll be back here next year doing the same thing, celebrating with all of you through the 5 Gulf states and here in Biloxi at the Ore O'Keefe Museum of Art.
We look forward to it.
Yep. Thank you. Back to you, Marty.
So, oh my goodness. So I have a question for you all. And several other people are asking me, how can we get those oysters if we're in Florida, or do we have to come up and visit you all?
If we're still live, we'll keep talking. I'm not sure if we are. It says we are live. I can talk about Frank. Are we still live? I'll take a minute to talk about our wonderful architect, Frank Gehry. When you walk around the campus and you look at these amazing buildings, Frank Gehry was a collector of George Orr pottery and was very inspired by the shapes that George Orr created. So when he came to this beautiful space with all these amazing live oak trees that you see around us, he was so inspired not to change a thing here, but to create this amazing museum that could be here right on the coast. And it's actually one of Frank Gehry's only museums in the South. So we're very happy.
Yep, we're
and
pretty
blessed.
thrilled. Are we still live? Oh, well.
Can you hear us?
I think they like us, so we're
Can
going to
you
give
hear
you a
us?
tour of the campus. Let us show you what the Ore O'Keefe Museum of Art actually looks like. If you can see Deer Island in the outside there, Deer Island is part of the coastal preserve, and it's preserved from development, and it can only be used in its natural state by any citizen that wants to go out there. There's no cost. It's all open to the public. And south of there is where the oyster farms are, where they're growing oysters and harvesting them to eat. We also have all the pods here. These are the beautiful Gehry designed art pods that have exhibits in them. And you are welcome to come here anytime you want and visit the museum. It's a beautiful campus. I hope you can come someday and join us. Marty, you want to take it back?
Can you? Yeah, can you hear me, Therese? Can you hear me? No? Okay, so I'm just going to talk on your behalf. If you have not had the chance to go to Biloxi, Mississippi and see the Ora O'Keeffe Museum, it's absolutely stunning. The seafood there is amazing as it is all along the Gulf Coast. And I'm really glad that we're going to close it out tonight, and hopefully we can get everybody back on screen at once so that we can all say goodbye. And thank you for your time.
I can't hear you, Marty, so if I'm supposed to talk, someone needs to tell me.
Nope, you're good. We're going to get everybody on the screen, and we're going to say goodbye and thank everyone for this incredible. Love it, Latanya. Hello, Beaumont. So we need New Orleans and Pensacola. Here comes New Orleans. All right, Pensacola, come join us. Latanya, I love it.
This is what it looks like when the dragonfly comes out of its nymph phase.
You're so intricate over there, Latanya.
All right, well, I really want to take this moment and thank everybody for joining Healthy Golf from across the Gulf. Again, 5 Gulf states, 6 cities. Our board member, Latanya on the river, Therese, our board member in Biloxi, Mississippi, our team in Beaumont, Texas, Alicia and Courtney, Sage Pickle on our team in New Orleans. I'm Mary Forther.
Are we still live? Okay, they're just showing up.
Exactly. Pensacola, and we just wanted to give a big thank you to all of the places and the communities that we call home. Again, the Gulf of Mexico is not a sacrifice zone. We are the communities, we are the people that love this area and that call this place home. And thank you so much for sharing in our evening, and happy Earth Day from all of us at Healthy Gulf.
Happy Earth Day.
Bye.
Happy Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day.
Go, Therese.
Go, Therese.
All right. Nope, I think we're good. All right, so I don't know how we ended.
I can, you want me to?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, bye. Hi, y'all. If you are still with us, I'm Alex Horn. I'm the communications director. If you all have any questions about what you have heard or seen, please feel free to put it in the chat and we can route questions to all of our participants. And happy Earth Day. Thank you all so much for being here. And if we have no questions, I'll wish you a happy Earth Day. All right, I am going to hang this up. Goodbye.
you.